Hello everyone, welcome to Madrid Pulse. You got source of latest news, events, and everything happens in Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti reaches agreement with Brazil. It is now as close to official as it has ever been. Carlo Ancelotti will leave Real Madrid at the end of the league campaign and thus part ways with the club where he has written so much history. But before continue, make sure you have already subscribed for getting more Real Madrid updates. Let's dive in. The manager's departure was always coming given the team's poor run of form, and it was blatantly clear that he had run out of solutions from day one of the campaign. Both Ancelotti and Real Madrid will thus turn a new leaf. The Italian manager has been linked with the Brazilian national team job for a long time now, and the move is now nearing completion, as relayed by Fabrizio Romano. As reported by the Italian journalist, Ancelotti and the CBF have reached an agreement over the manager's transfer in what comes as a massive announcement. Ancelotti is set to take over as the new head coach in the first week of June, immediately after he leaves Real Madrid, and will be their manager for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. In fact, there is even a clause to potentially extend until the 2030 World Cup. As relayed earlier this week, he will be one of the highest paid international managers as the agreement includes a €10 million per year salary. The manager will see out the ongoing La Liga campaign and help Real Madrid fight for the title against Barcelona. However, he will leave before the FIFA Club World Cup for his new job. As it stands, Xabi Alonso is the top candidate to replace Ancelotti at the helm. But there is also a strong case emerging for Jurgen Klopp, who Los Blancos have contacted multiple times in recent days. A final decision on the new manager can be expected soon. Carlo Ancelotti seals Brazil deal. Real Madrid boss has agreement in principle to join Seleção in June and take charge of team's World Cup 2026 dreams. Carlo Ancelotti is all set to leave Real Madrid as he has agreed to take charge of the Brazil national team from June. Per Fabrizio Romano, Ancelotti has reached an agreement in principle with the CBF to become manager of the Brazil national team in June. He will be in charge of the Seleção as they dream of winning their 6th World Cup title in North America, Mexico, and Canada in 2026. The report adds that the Italian coach will now work on the formalities to officially complete his exit from Real Madrid, as he is all set to take charge of the 5-time world champions starting June 2025. The CBF want their new head coach to be on the sidelines for Brazil's upcoming 2026 World Cup qualifying matches against Ecuador and Paraguay on June 6th and 10th, respectively. Romano also reports that there are no chances of Ancelotti managing Real Madrid in the inaugural FIFA Club World Cup in the US, as the CBF condition has always been to appoint Dorival Jr.'s successor before the June international break. Los Blancos still have 5 La Liga games left to play and sit 4 points behind Barcelona in the table. Ancelotti's side are due to finish their campaign with games against Celta Vigo, Barcelona, Mallorca, Sevilla, and Real Sociedad. Jurgen Klopp. Close friend reveals the two clubs the former Liverpool manager told him he wants to coach amid talk of Real Madrid move. A close friend of Jurgen Klopp, Miroslav Tanjga, has claimed that the manager wants to coach both Real Madrid and Germany before he retires. Klopp is now working with the Red Bull Group as the head of global soccer after his departure from Liverpool, but his close friend Tanjga, who was previously Klopp teammate at Mainz, has said that he has 2 dream jobs that he has yet to take. One of those clubs is Real Madrid, who are soon set to have a vacancy, with Carlo Ancelotti poised to become Brazil manager. The other job comes with the German national team, but Tanjga words may well set hearts aflutter in Madrid. Tanjga said, "Per AS, what Klopp told me when he left Liverpool was that he had 2 wishes: to be the coach of the national team and of Real Madrid. I don't know if either of them will come true. He's certainly one of the candidates for the Real Madrid job, but for now, all of this is pure speculation. I also know that he never saw himself as the coach of any other team in England, except Liverpool. He doesn't want to go to Serie A or France, and at some point, I think he'll become the German coach. Klopp will be a keen observer as Leipzig play Bayern in the Bundesliga this weekend. If Bayern win the game, they will win the Bundesliga, but they will be without Harry Kane, who is suspended.